Microphone is on. Hi guys, I'm 𝘋𝘪𝘢𝘳𝘺 and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I literally stepped in the door 5 minutes ago, maybe, if that. My phone has like a moon app and I guess I clicked it by accident. I literally just walked in the house. I was on the phone with my dad and now I'm literally sitting down. I am not even kidding. I'm wearing a turtleneck, a sweater, and I'm still cold. So my windows are literally frozen over with like this thick of ice. It's minus 18, which isn't actually that bad. It's going down to minus 31 within this week. So don't really know what's going on with the weather, but it's a little crazy. So hence the layers. Literally just got off work. I'm literally sitting down fresh from work for you guys. It's pitch black in here because it's frozen over. So the lighting definitely helps. I threw my hair in a clip. I'm going to wash it most likely tomorrow before I see Caitlin. I said I was going to wash it today, but just with how crazy things are, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So I was thinking about this topic literally at work for half the day. I was thinking about it while I was talking to people, and I'm going to sit down and film it for you guys before I have a bath with some wine. Oh, and that actually ties into a point that I wrote down. So this video's title is The Importance of Faith and Hope. Yesterday, I literally was talking in the very beginning of my video about having faith and having hope, and I want to film that video today because yesterday was a lighthearted topic video. The last two were pretty intense. So while my hair is up in a clip, let's keep the trend chill and flowing with the nice topics, and talk about faith and hope. And to start the video off, I was driving to work this morning and I don't know what, like in the morning, I'm a very introspective and reflective person. The morning is a very special time that I hold really close to my heart. Living alone and having to go to the office, the mornings to me are just so curatedly, that's not a word. They're curated so beautiful in my life. Like I cherish my mornings. Like the night before, I will get my coffee ready, get my work clothes ready for the day. Like I'll get everything ready. And then in the morning I'll wake up, I'll wash my face, I'll brew some coffee, I'll go make some coffee, I'll get ready with like my aesthetics, freshen up. I'll go, get my lunch ready and just like get ready for the day. And I cherish my mornings. I love having fluid thoughts, like just stream of consciousness in the morning. It's such a special time for me, and I'm usually up at 5 a.m. every day. The nights where I had the crazy videos, I was up at 4 a.m. writing down things like just like craziness. Yesterday I was up at 5, today I was up at 5. And this morning I was watching a TikTok because my favorite tarot lady didn't post a video, I guess today on Sunday, or she posted it later in the day. So, and she always posts at 6 a.m. on the dot. So I was like, oh, well, where is she? So I, was on TikTok, and Lana Del Rey's Salvatore with like a little bit of a remix was on. And I was like, oh, I love this song. I miss this song. So when I got in the car, I was like, I need to listen to Lana Del Rey's Honeymoon, the title track Honeymoon, the first song on the album, on the way to work. And Honeymoon came out when my first love, virginity, everything, when I was 16. When we broke up when I was 18, I believe. Hold on, when did we break up? The album came out in 2015. And that was when we had broken up, yeah. because she released it right as we broke up, and this was the album that kind of got me through that whole chapter and chunk of my life. And I just, so many memories listening to that album. It's insane. But I put on Honeymoon and I was singing, and all of the stuff was coming back. Like I know the album word for word. And if you play it, I'm like right there in the beat, everything. So yeah, I'm going to put it on and have some wine after this video and have a bath before I go to my dad's for dinner and do laundry. But, yeah, so the importance of faith and hope. So we'll talk about faith first. Faith is such an important thing in general, in life, in partnership, in union. Faith is extremely important. And I don't mean just with religion, with God, with the universe. I mean faith principle. Like, do you have faith that tomorrow's going to be a good day? Do you have faith in me? Do you have faith in me as a person? Right? Like, when I think of faith, I think of a lot of things. But the first thing that I thought of when I was at work was when my most recent partner had left. I didn't know if I would be on the street. I didn't know. It all happened within a week. And I had to have faith that everything would be okay. I had to have faith, not knowing the next month, the next week, the next day. I had to have faith that everything would be okay. He left. I was in this place alone. I was walking around with memories that we had built for the last 2.5 years, a place that we shared together. It was our place. It wasn't my place. It was our place. I had to walk around these walls and look at everything and process all of it. And I had to have faith that just me in this place with him being gone within a week, I had to have faith that things were going to be okay. And I struggled and wrestled with myself being like, I'm going to move home. I'm going to save all this money. It's going to be great. He's moving home. I'm going to move home. And then my best friend, Caitlin, and my mom were like, Marley, you're not moving home. You can't move home. If you move home, you're giving up everything you worked for. You're giving up your freedom. You won't be happy. You can't have guys over, all this stuff. And I thought to myself, I was like, wait, they're right. This is my place. This is my life. This is my home. This is my home. And I had to have faith that things were going to be okay. I had to have faith that I could pay my bills. I had to have faith that I could make it through. I had to have faith that I could get through it. And I still have to have faith. I have to have faith that I'm going to have a job. I have to have faith that I'm going to have my health. I have to have faith that I'm going to make it through next day and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And faith is so fucking important. If you don't have faith, you don't have anything. And, you know, I can look back 9 months later. I don't even remember how long it is because I don't care anymore. But I can look back and be like, holy shit. Like, I remember those moments. I remember being in that place of not knowing and having everything up in the air, not knowing if I'm going to re-sign my lease, doing everything by myself. Like, oh God, I'll never forget it. And I still don't forget it because I still have to do it all alone. And I had faith that things were going to be okay, and they were. And that says a lot. That says a lot. I had faith that things were going to be okay, and they were. If you don't have faith, you have nothing. And that ties into my next topic. I date a lot of men that don't have faith. And now we're going to turn into the spirituality, religious aspect. I don't want to say religious because I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. Now, but I was raised Catholic. So having faith, I don't know what it is about me. I don't know. Maybe it's my energy. Maybe it's my spirit. Maybe it's my flow. I attract men that are atheists, that don't believe in God, that don't believe in anything, that are science freaks, and that they think like, oh my God, she's so fluid. She's so la la la. Like she must just be like the most chill person ever. And to a certain extent I am, but I'm extremely spiritual. I'm extremely connected to the universe and to the environment and the energy around me. And I pray every single day. I'm a very, very, very spiritually in tune person. I'm connected with the universe. That is my life. It's huge for me. And I've realized with having partners that aren't faithful, there's a drastic shift. It comes in tandem. I'm not saying that everyone that I've dated that didn't have faith or wasn't connected to having faith wasn't grateful, but a lot of your gratefulness stems from being faithful, right? When you're a faithful person and you believe in anyway, I literally just heard my AC box like move in the wall and it gave me such bad anxiety. When you have faith and hope, that's how you get through. That's how you push forward. And, when you date someone that doesn't share that, it can be really, really hard to connect and to align, because when you're with someone, you want to connect spiritually, financially, emotionally, and, spiritually and psychologically, in my opinion. Those things are fundamental. And if you don't connect on them, it's hard to connect on them later. Financials are easy because you just discuss it, that kind of thing. But, you can't make someone that doesn't believe. And yesterday I talked about how my last partner that I was with, he didn't believe in God, he didn't believe in anything. How I would ask him to pray with me, and I would hold his hands and we would pray, and he would always smile and look happy. And it just made me feel like I was doing good, and I was, like helping him connect with gratitude and with appreciation and with an awareness that life is fickle and life is temporary and life is brief, but if you can be thankful and appreciative of the moments that you have, that's all you have. And, maybe that is my mission. Maybe that is my purpose on this planet, is to give people grace and to show them that you can be so fucking weird and still connected to like the universe and God and whatever. And it's just like, I don't know. Not that I'm like super fucking weird, but maybe I am. I don't know. And the other half of that is hope, like faith and hope. And, it's one thing to hope for things. It's one thing to want things. It's one thing to hope for the best and to hope that things will get better. But faith and hope kind of go in tandem, and they go in correlation, because, having the faith that things will get better, you can hope that they'll get better, but you have to have the faith as well. Because, if you're just hoping for something, there's nothing really behind it. You're just kind of hoping that things will happen or hoping that things will work out. Having faith is knowing. There's a difference, right? When you hope for something, you have the intent and you wish that things will get better. You want things to get better. Having the faith that they will is knowing that they will. Knowing that I don't know the future. I don't know the next week. I don't know the next month. I don't know the next year. But I have the faith it's going to go in this direction. It's going to go up. It's going to go better. It's going to go up from here, right? I don't have that promotion yet, but I'm going to get it. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills alone, but I'm going to do it. And when you have the faith that things are going to happen and they're going to work out for you, they do. Whether it fucking sucks to get there or not. When you have the faith that things will get better, they will. When you hope that things will get better, they might. You can hope all you want. They might get better. I don't know. Right? But they work together. I have faith that things are going to change for me and things are going to get better. And I hope that they do as well. Right? They go together. So important. And I don't know. That was the correlation for me. And I was just thinking at work, like, I remember that moment in time where I was robbed and ripped out of my life, out of the future I thought I had. It was such a scary place to be, but it was also such an exciting place to be, because it was like, holy crap, I'm re-signing a lease I don't even know if I can pay for. I don't know if I can pay my bills. I don't know if I can do it alone. I don't know if I'm going to have enough money month to month to get through. I don't know if I'm going to lose my job and be on the street. I didn't know. I still don't know, right? Fake it till you fucking make it. My mom has said to me my entire life, Marley, fake it till you make it. And it stuck with me. And a big part of manifestation and manifesting the dream life that you want is to already believe that you have it. You know, when I was a kid, I knew I could be beautiful. I knew I could be intelligent. I knew I could be everything that they told me I wasn't. And I am. I became it. I proved everyone wrong. I proved myself right. And when you know, when you have an inner knowing, when you know in your heart and soul what you are, who you are, what you're going to be, no one can take that from you. No one can take that from you. And when I see people that haven't worked as hard and I see people that don't have that in them, it angers me. It angers me to no end, and I just want to fucking kill them and just beat the shit out of them, because I'm just like, where can I beat that sense into you? Because like, for me, ever since I was a kid, I knew deep down in my soul who, what, and what I was worth. All of it. I knew it. Even right now, I know I have the capacity to be someone that can help people, that can have a following, can be known. I know I'm that person. And, you know, you have to know that thing. Like, I don't have a husband. I don't have a house. I don't have children. I don't have vacations all the time. I don't have multiple homes. Do I know all of that's going to happen for me? Yes. And it's just wild. It's just wild when you know, like I have my dream life up here. I have the most beautiful husband. I talk to him sometimes. I'll wake up and say, I hope you're having a good day. I know today's cold out and I don't know what the weather's like where you are, or if you're cold, but I hope that you woke up and had a good sleep. Like, just weird shit. Like, I was watching a YouTube video or a TikTok, and she was like, yeah, like sometimes I'll talk to my partner and I haven't even met him yet. And then she said that she's like, oh yeah, I met him, and you know, we would both think of each other and think of that person that we wanted, and then we met and connected. It was so strange. I was like, holy shit. That's wild how the universe works. And it connects you with the people that you're supposed to be with and who you're meant to be with. And it'll give you distractions until you get there. It'll distract you with little things that it thinks you want, or little tests of all these shitty people that you don't want, or men that can't fucking do anything. They can't even plan a date on a Friday night at an Italian place at 7 p.m. wear something cute. They can't even plan that. They can't even discuss that that's happening. So, very interesting, very cathartic and nostalgic this video has been. But just insane. But yeah, manifestation's major. You have to see yourself, envision yourself, live the life that you want to have, and you will have it. And, you know, people that diss and make fun of and go goo-goo for spiritual people that are connected to energy, people with discernment, right? Like, I used to try to get my partner to watch self-help videos on TikTok all the time. I would send him TikToks. He wouldn't even look at it. He couldn't even get there. He couldn't even get there to listen or to look or to even engage. It would just, he wasn't there. I don't know if he'll ever get there. I don't know if he's there now. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't fucking tell you, mate. But I'm there, and I'm happy to be there because, you know, it's such a gift to be connected with yourself and the environment around you and the energy that you're associated with. And the gift of discernment is such a beautiful thing because, and I hate to say this, but when I had met my mother-in-law for the first time, she's no longer my mother-in-law, I knew she wasn't a good person. I knew it in my heart and soul. I knew she wasn't a good person at all. I could just tell. And obviously the stuff that she did kind of helped me make my decision of, oh, she's not. But I just knew from the energy, from the moment I met her to the moment that I left the airport in Portugal. I just knew something in me was screaming. Yeah, and I couldn't let it go. So, you know, having discernment is a really, really beautiful thing to have. When I was a kid, I was always told that I was wrong. I was never right. Everything I was doing was wrong. You're not allowed to love that person. You're not allowed to be like that. Why are you like that? That's not right. Why would you make the family look like that? I can't believe you would make us look like this. I was like this little kid, right? I'm just standing there like looking up being like, God, why am I like this? I remember I used to sit in my room and be like, God, why am I like this? How come I'm not as close with the boys and the girls as other people are? How come I can't connect with them? You know? And maybe you don't know. I don't know. But it wasn't until I got older I realized. But when you're a little kid and you're looking around and you're like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not hurting anybody. How come I'm like this? I like being like this. I love who I am. I'm happy. Who I am makes me happy. I'm going to be so beautiful one day. I'm going to be so fucking beautiful one day. I'm going to be so beautiful. I'm more beautiful than everyone I know one day. And when you know that in your heart and soul, and you live it, and you know it, you don't have the proof, but you know it. No one can stop you. And especially, and this isn't saying to fight, to feed delusions and to feed psychosis. If you know you're not doing anything wrong, you're not hurting anybody, you're just being you. You're just you. You're just the beautiful gift that God gave you, the soul that just bleeds romance and, existentialism and, smarts and wits and the English language and just all the beautiful things that I am. I just knew that every time people were like, you're wrong, you're not right, this is whatever, I just knew maybe you're wrong. Fuck you. Are you smarter than me? If you're smarter than me, then show me that you're actually morally, ethically, and your principles match that. Because if they're not matching that, but you're smart, you're an idiot to me. If who you say and who you are doesn't match how smart you are, you're an idiot to me. Everything has to line up in a fucking row and trickle down like dominoes, honey. Nicki Minaj. I've been listening to too much Nicki Minaj with my little rhymes. But yeah, no, if everything doesn't line up, one thing's off, you're done. You're done. I was scrutinized my entire life about being wrong, not being allowed to love this person. Why are you acting like this? And then there's intelligence, and then there's your beauty. When you're questioned on everything, when I worked on myself and made all of those individual things line up, now I'm pointing the mirror back to all of you. Are your morals, ethics, and principles lined up? Are you a good person? Do you lie? What kind of faults do you have? Are you beautiful? Oh, you're beautiful? Okay. Well, how are you inside? How are you connected to the universe? How are you spiritually? If you're a mess in any of those other areas, you are ugly to me in all of those areas. I've had enough of talking to the camera. I feel amazing. I feel happy. I feel blessed. I feel so lucky. And faith and hope have been two major things that have gotten me 9 months later in my own apartment still. So always grateful, always blessed, always lucky. Dear God, thank you for today. I love you so much. Amen. I am going to go have a bath and pour a stiff glass of wine. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for waking up this morning. It is January 7th. This is my 7th diary entry. I've filmed every single day this month. I haven't missed a day since the new year. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next diary entry, most likely tomorrow, because I'm addicted to sitting down and talking to my camera. It makes me so happy. It's such a beautiful outlet for me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later.